I'm recording on my end, and then you're
Thank
on
you.
with Bella.
Thank you so much. All right. Welcome to Grue, and thank you so much for coming on the show. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. So the first I wanted to start out asking you, you have a brand new film that's coming out, and how did you first learn about the film and get picked for one of the leads as Anna?
Well, I got the audition and I really loved her character. It was really easy for me to portray her. I could put myself in that character so easily. And I was so excited about it. And then I didn't hear anything for about like 2 weeks. And then I got a callback session and I met Simon, and he was so nice and he gave me redirections. And I thought went pretty well. And then I didn't hear anything for a couple of weeks. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I got the role. I got the phone call that I got the role, and I was so excited. I was crying in happiness, and
Oh yeah, of
I
course.
was so excited, and my parents were so excited. I think that's the most I've ever seen my mom and dad cry, like ever. And just the first day of set, I was so scared, but they made me feel so welcome, and it was really nice.
Oh wow, it's so cool. And like when you're first reading the script for her, like what about her did you love most when you were reading the script, even before you start playing her?
Before I started playing her, I like saw like the characteristics, and she was very honest, funny, sarcastic, and she's very like down to earth
Yeah.
girl. She's very grounded. And back to the honest part, she will definitely get whatever she wants. If she says she wants to spend time with her dad, she will sneak out and go spend time with her dad. And she loves her family, and you could definitely tell that in the movie. She loves her mom, she loves her dad, and her dad was just her number one priority when she heard that she was moving to Florida. And it
Mhm.
was just really nice reading the whole script because I can already see the story coming to life.
Oh, that's awesome. And was this like your first lead role? Because you did so good as like one of the leads.
Thank you so much. And yes, it was my first lead role. And I was scared in the beginning, but like I said, everyone made me feel so welcome. And Michael was like a father figure to me on and off set. So it was the connection was already there. Like he gave me dad advice and said dad jokes and just like acted like a dad to me. And he was so helpful with all the scenes and the lines and everything. And it was just amazing.
Yeah, that's actually what I was gonna ask next. I mean, how did you form like that dad bond with Mike Michael? Could I mean everyone knows? I mean, when people see the movie, Anna shows up when her dad's life isn't really going so well, and how did you form that bond with him on set?
Well, it already started in the beginning, like in the chemistry read, which is like the first thing that you do. He was very nice to me, and I could already like see our bond like getting stronger. He gave me advice like, "Oh, it's okay. Like this movie is gonna be so good. Just like keep going. It's gonna be a little hard because of the hours, and it's gonna get late, but like it's okay. Like everything's gonna be great." And it was great, and he was just amazing to me on and offset. Like I said, he's a great guy. He's an amazing actor, and I've seen him in Miss Maisel before, and he's so good. Like before I even saw him, I was like, wow, like he's really good. Like he's gonna be the best dad ever.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, without giving a lot away, is there a scene that you had the most fun shooting?
I had the most fun shooting the cockroach scene, which is in a restaurant. And I had to eat so many cheeseburgers that day. It was actually unreal. Like it would be like one bite. Okay, next burger, because we couldn't reuse the same hamburger. And oh my gosh, it was just over and over again. In the beginning, it was really good. Like I just like, oh, free lunch. Okay, yeah, this is the good stuff. And then it just got like kind of sickening because I had to eat the hamburger so many times. But it was really fun to film.
So, after you were done shooting that, have you touched any cheeseburgers since like you filmed that?
I didn't eat cheeseburgers for probably like 2 months after that. And now I'm getting back to it. I'm like, okay, this is good. I don't have any more trauma from it anymore. It's okay.
Okay, good, good. And where did you wind up filming at? Like where was a lot of the film shot at?
It was all in New York, like the streets and the subway, and they would just like rent out like little shops, like the butcher shop and that little hamburger shop. And it was really good. I mean, the way they just could like hop from one location to another in the span of 2 days, it could be like a big change. It'd be like, okay, we're gonna shoot this tomorrow instead of this tomorrow. And they had to change the location so quick, and it was just so impressive how they could do that. Because I would be in so much stress, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, right. And did you get a chance to go out in town a little bit, try some of the pizza that's out there?
I I mean, I live in New Jersey, so I've always like
Oh,
visited New York a lot. And yes, I will say their 99-cent pizzas are so good. I recommend you try
yeah.
that.
I know. I live in Philly. I travel
Oh,
there. I travel there often. Yeah, the
mhm.
99-cent pizza stores are the
So
best
good.
ones.
Yes, that's the true place of New York.
It definitely is. Yeah. And what do you do between takes, like when your scene isn't on?
Well, I would say it's different for like every scene. Say if I'm filming like a sad scene that day, I would like put on my headphones and just listen to sad music and connect to like sad memories I've had in the past or anything. I know it's a little weird, but it's different techniques. But like in between takes for like regular and like happy scenes, not sad, I would just talk to Simon, and when he was too stressed out to talk to me, I would just talk to Michael and he'd give me more dad advice. So I'd be like, okay, great. I could just talk to Michael the entire time.
There you go. Yes. And was there any funny or cool stories from the set?
Yes, I think I've told this a few times, but it will always be my number one funny scene. This scene was cut from the movie, so I had all that suffering for no reason. It was the first scene, and I had a little bird on my finger that I had to let go, and it was like tied on a little chain on its neck to like, not like do anything, but it did do something. I was like in the middle of saying my line and it would start biting my little finger right here.
No.
So I kept forgetting my line. And the worst part is that it like fell, like it unbalanced and it was like dangling on its neck,
Oh
like
my
right at the
God.
bottom. And Simon was like, "Oh, it's okay. Like it does that. Like just keep saying your line." I was like, I don't remember my line."
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this has nothing to do with the film. Halloween season is coming up. I'm a big horror guy and Halloween fan. Are you doing anything for Halloween season? Dressing up?
Yes, I was thinking last year I was Bugs Bunny or Lola Bunny, I would say. And so this year I'm being Jennifer's Body, which is the
Yes,
girl.
I love that
Yes,
movie.
so good.
Yes.
But definitely an appropriate costume, I promise. Just because I'm a cheerleader, so I thought that I could be like bringing myself out. So I'm gonna wear her cheerleading costume.
Okay. Okay. A lot of people talk crap on that movie, but it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, my mom didn't let me watch it like a year ago, but now she's like, okay, you're mature now. You can watch it. And I was like,
There you go. Yeah. And I guess the last question I will ask you is like, where can fans follow you and also follow the film at?
well, they can follow the Notice to Quit film on Instagram. I think the name is Notice to Quit film. And then my Instagram is Kasey Bella's, Kasey, and then Bella's with an S at the end.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on. It was really nice meeting you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was nice meeting you too.
Thank you. Happy Halloween too.
Happy Halloween.
Bye.